Quick disclaimer, I do not like any of the parties involved. I am not on the loud women's side or on the side of the FaceTime your girl taco or the sorry not sorry putting out your personal info pancakes. Even when I don't like a person, I try to be on the side of the truth and believe it's best to think that people are innocent until proven guilty. Thank you. Also, as a side note, I am not going to explain the background of the story or the players involved. You can watch the KEEMSTAR show where Babs comes on, or wait for Edwin to drop his video on Babs for both sides of the story. The reason why I'm even talking about this story is because a month ago, Xylie hijacked this story on a live stream to spite her internet bullies.
Is Salvo trying to get on so he can do his purposeful lies like he admitted to in his video?
Salvo wants to get on and tell his side of the story.
I don't give two fucks about his side of the story. I'm going to be very honest with you. I really don't care about his side of the story right now. Because we're not...
He's getting accused of shit and he deserves a
What is he getting accused of? What exactly is he getting accused of? Because
he says, I'll say everything because Edwin isn't.
Because I haven't stated any more than what's already publicly been said. So I'm not saying any more that's already publicly been said. You see what happens when you motherfuckers go on different platforms and tell parts of the story? Finally, someone puts everything together. And all I needed was that last piece. And I got it.
So powerful, Queen. Xylie explains she was in a call with Babs and claims she knows the full picture of the story. And she insinuates that something nefarious happened.
Me, Eva, and Babs got in a call together. I know everything now. You have everything but the skin of the story. The skin is the fine details. Babs told me everything. Everything. From what she told me about that car ride, Ziley, you've made videos and called out people for less. Edwin made videos or talked about people or called out people for less. And it's been bothering me since I got off that call with Babs. Especially when I know what you know. I also know a little extra stuff too.
She continues to go after Ziley because she thought he defended Edwin and his actions when they both know the private details of the story. Xylie also does this weird thing where she compliments herself from her previous take on a live stream. It's really weird.
So, I mean, I don't know if that's cleared up. I don't know if I'm confusing everyone or if...
I'm still a little confused, honestly.
And the funny thing is I'm not confused at all.
Well,
Thank you. I sure as fuck ain't confused. Because guess what? Math is starting to math again, okay? Because before, math won't mathin'. But I'm about to become a motherfucking mathematician, okay? And then I get so frustrated at my math that I had to leave the call because I was getting pissed. And then yesterday, I finally got the equation. Math wasn't mathin', but I'm starting to become a mathematician at this point. At this point is when I start taking my math classes and I'm starting to study.
See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you and sacrifice.
Soon after, Ziley joined the call. Now, regardless if Ziley is covering up for Edwin or not, Xylie kept on pushing the abuse label and believes a crime occurred.
Conversation with Babs.
Okay. When?
Last night.
Okay.
Rep. Why are you going hard for Edwin?
Oh, I'm not.
No, you kind of are, homie. You kind of
I'm not. I'm definitely not.
Rep, you would have made a video about it.
No, I would have never made a video.
Not on anybody if you heard that story at all? Somebody feeling so uncomfortable that they hit their face? You don't think what they did was wrong in that car?
Yeah, 100%. And I told him.
You wouldn't call that okay? So you don't think the coercion and shit was wrong?
It was all wrong.
So what would we call that? What would we call that with all that coercion and her feeling so uncomfortable and they didn't stop? What would we call that, Repzilla? I'm woke. You're woke. What would we call that?
Are you trying to say that it's abuse?
I'm asking the expert because you do videos on that shit. I don't. What would you call that car ride?
Abuse.
What would you call that car ride, Xylie?
Abuse.
Yeah.
Not sexual assault?
Sexual assault, yeah. Well, sexual assault, sexual abuse, same thing. Yes, it was sexual, and it was abusive. Yes.
So you're saying there was a crime committed in that car?
She's not calling it a crime, so I'm not calling it a crime.
When confronted with this take, Xylie gets big mad. Get real.
Here's the thing, right? All right, I feel like there's some implications here that because you say it's sexual assault, but you say it's not a crime. That's what it has.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'm saying,
I don't like that.
I don't like
that's
that.
not what I said. Can you let me explain myself? And I don't know why we have all these people in here.
Well, I just came in here because you were speaking to... The main reason I came in here is because you were saying to Repzilla, what would you call that?
Yeah.
What would you call that?
Yeah,
Without clarifying what you would call that.
Because I wanted him to say what he would call it, Beavers. I did what I did because that's how I did it.
And then you've just said that it is...
I know, and I'm going to
it is
explain
abuse
that.
and it is sexual assault.
Yes, it is.
And then
but
you follow it up with
but then
it's
I
not
said
a crime.
she doesn't. No, what did I say before that? She doesn't call it a crime, so I'm not. Do I think it's a crime? Yes, I do. But does she? No, she doesn't.
Before I continue on the Xylie stream, I just want to pivot to a criticism I have received. When I called out Xylie about this stream on Twitter, I was called inconsistent for not calling out Nicholas DeOrio for having a quote-unquote similar take. Many theory crafters called me sexist for this abhorrent bias. So I just want to ask this question to the audience. Is this the same thing?
Because it is just an allegation at the end of the day. But there are some people in chat who are saying, like, guys, Babs did not accuse Edwin of sexual assault. All right? And that might be true. That might be true. To respond to this in a charitable way. When you imply that there's some sort of coercion that takes place on a car ride where the car is moving and you can't get out, and that's your ride home with two men in the front seat, and they're coercing you, they're asking for consent a bajillion times. Now, their version of the story is she's giving consent, and her version of the story is she's not. You're describing any sexual acts that transpire in that car, you're describing a sexual assault. Okay? Now, obviously, it's a huge agree to disagree fuckfest. It's not worth engaging with. That's why I didn't do it in my video, and I'm not going to do it now. But the point that I want to say here is it's weird if he says, yeah, we talked about it in private, I don't want to bring it up right now. She doesn't want to hear it. She doesn't want me to say anything about it. Bro, if some fucking girl said some shit about me like that, I'm icing her, bro. I'm coming out and I'm fucking, here's the fucking full story. Fuck this bitch. Alright? Fuck it. Alright? I don't even blame him for being aggressive with her. If he's innocent!
Babs told me everything. Everything. And all I needed was that last piece. And I got it. Babs is like, she's not calling it that, and I get that, okay? I'm not one, I'm the type of person, no matter what the situation is, if they don't want to go to the police, I'm not going to sit there and go, you have to go to the police, all right? Because to me, it's whether they want to go to the police or not, or whatever, okay? If she's sitting there, she's not calling it a sexual assault, she's not calling it that. Me personally, I see it as what it is. And that's what it is. If she was uncomfortable, and she was showing she was uncomfortable by putting the shirt over her face, and they did not stop, it is what it is. That is abusive. That is abuse. That is sexual abuse. That is sexual assault. A sexual assault doesn't mean they have to beat the shit out of her to be an assault. Sexual assault does not mean you have to rape them for it to be an assault. She was in a car with two men on an interstate or a highway or freeway, whatever the fuck they call, for hours.
Yeah, for 3 hours.
That is a sexual assault.
Later on that Xylie stream, D-Max begins to question the supposed new details that Xylie knows about. We kind of get a look behind the curtain on what she knows, but cannot further elaborate.
Xylie, what are these details? Like, what are these details that everybody's dancing around? What's in question is that, like, so what did Edwin do after that? And what was the entire car ride, like, from that moment on?
That's the details that I don't have permission to say, and Babs isn't here to say what Edwin did when Salvo whipped his dick out.
I'm kind of fuzzy on that part of it.
See, but this is, okay, and fair enough. That's fair.
See,
but, like,
I
this
just
is what I'm
heard it
saying,
last
though.
night.
Why I think that Babs should, like, talk about that because that's the gap that would matter the most.
A few days later, Babs went on Augie's live stream and explained details on the new info she told Xylie.
There's no piece of information that changes the story from what the public already knows right now.
No, it just there's proof, and like I feel like when people see the proof, that's why Keem is more adamant about it. That's why Xylie's more adamant about it because they know
the
it's
proof
true.
was like phone calls or stuff of that nature.
Text, phone calls. I have one recording.
If we piece this together, if we do some math real quick, we kind of get an answer on what the new info entails. Xylie and Babs had a private call and talked about all the details about everything, including what happened in the car ride after Salvo pulled out his dick. Babs also provided texts and voicemails to back up this claim. Babs also said the reason why Xylie and KEEMSTAR are so passionate about this is because she showed them the supporting evidence.
I just want to say, guys, don't be too hard on, like, it's hard. Like, Xylie saw the proof, so I feel like that's why she's more passionate about it. Like, I didn't know she was going to...
But you said the proof wasn't even that significant. So how does it change the story? That's what I'm confused.
Her story.
It just backs it up.
Her story.
Okay.
Yeah, backs it up. Like, you know, makes it a little bit. I mean, like, it probably gets like 5% worse. Again, it doesn't change the fact that I wasn't like assaulted or anything. It just like proves that they're lying. It proves that like shit was wrong, you know. But like they've seen that I'm not lying, so they're probably more, you know, passionate about it.
Recently, Babs, Edwin, and Salvo had a weird blood sports match on their details on their sexual encounter. It was just so strange to watch. Here are the highlights.
For you, I didn't even want to go to Keem's house, and you know that. Like,
That's
you
not
wanted
true.
me to come.
Holy shit!
Yes, it was.
You said you were better at meeting people in a group, and I said, all right, fuck it, let's go then. You were undecided the whole time.
I said I didn't want to go if it was just going to be me sitting in the corner while y'all streamed. I'd rather just pick you up the next day. And we were talking about this over and over if I should come or not. And you were more passionate about me coming than I was.
But anyways,
you
this
definitely
is so irrelevant.
You definitely
Let's
came,
go
Babs. You
back.
definitely came.
Oh, yeah, well, obviously, duh, my presence was there.
Guys, she admitted she came.
I came to the KEEMSTAR show. Wow, we saw me on camera. What a breaking news story, guys. Like, what? Like, what is the question here?
Did you fuck KEEMSTAR?
No.
Then why did he tell us you did?
KEEMSTAR hasn't fucking talked to you, brother.
Okay, but okay. You fucked KEEMSTAR and you're denying it. Why? Was it bad?
I didn't fuck KEEMSTAR. That's the thing. Because you know why? Because I'm embarrassed to have fucked a taco and a pancake. Salvo, have you seen how you've looked lately? Edwin, have you seen how you looked on your New Year's stream? That's fucking embarrassing. If I fuck somebody, even if it's embarrassing, I'll fucking admit it, okay? I didn't fuck KEEMSTAR. Go ahead.
Did your dad abuse you?
Like,
is that what you said?
my problem is with Edwin being a fake asshole, okay?
Wait.
And y'all being creepy pervs. But you didn't break the law.
Wait.
But y'all are fucking weird, low-tier, creepy-ass pervy men.
I'm talking, bitch. Shut the fuck up. So you initiated the whole thing. So you no. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You initiated the whole thing. Okay? It was completely consensual. And Babs, you're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar, Babs.
Okay, well, that's where we're gonna disagree. Because I'm not a liar, but you're gonna say you're not a liar. So we're gonna call that a disagreement.
You're a pathological liar.
Wait, are you saying that me and Salvo asked you to fuck Salvo? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
What the fuck? There's no fucking
She's a liar. She's a liar, bro. You can't get anywhere with this fucking whore because she's a liar.
Way.
Through your teeth. You're lying through your teeth.
She asks a question, she just like goes off the rails on something else.
Because she's dumb. Because she's stupid. Because she's fucking stupid. And she's a liar. No idea what she's talking about. What she does is literally just twist everything because she doesn't answer directly. Probably because her dad fucking hit her growing up.
I think you're lying.
Okay, bitch. You claimed you're uncomfortable, but then at the same time in the car, you were telling us how good it felt that two hot guys were all over you, correct?
No, that's not how it happened.
Edwin,
you told us I had two hot men on each side of me. What's there not to like? That is a direct fucking quote. Do you not remember this?
Mean? I liked you, Edwin. Like, of course I'm gonna gas up your head when you and your fucking bestie keep asking me and asking me.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Before.
So
Jesus Christ, dude. I'm not afraid of any call I've made to you. I'm not afraid of anything I've ever said on a stream. I'm not afraid of anything I've ever done. And you guys didn't assault me. But yeah, you guys are just low tier men and you're pushy and you're creepy and you're pervy. Okay? And that's all I've ever said.
Babs.
And like when you go on your stream, Edwin, and act like an angel, like that's nasty. And you're cussing me out and all this shit.
You deserve to be cussed out. You deserve to be cussed out. You're a whore. You're a fucking whore. You're a slut. You are.
Salvo.
You're a slut. You're a whore, Babs. Babs, you're a whore.
Salvo. So are you Salvo?
Huh?
Okay.
Babs,
so are you
no.
Salvo? Where's your wife?
I'm a whore.
Salvo's a whore.
I'm a whore, bitch.
Okay.
Admit that you're a whore. Admit that you're a whore. I'm a whore.
You think I'm gonna sit here and say I'm not a whore? Okay, that doesn't mean you're not low tier fucking men.
Okay, then what are you, bitch? Then what are you? What are you going to Keemstar's house, having a threesome, and then going on vacation in fucking Keem and Brantley? Then what the fuck are you?
Question that actually does concern both me and Salvo. Remember when you implicitly said that me and Salvo are gay and we did stuff together in a threesome?
You
at
are
least 2
gay.
times? You're saying I am gay?
Guys, we're went on this again in your first Tommy stream, y'all were saying you go on vacation together, y'all were making out.
We are going on vacation together. We're going to Arizona. We're going to Arizona State spring break, baby girl. And guess what?
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're switching it though. You said that Keemstar asked you directly if there was any quote unquote gay stuff in the threesome, and you said, "Well, what they want to come out with is on them." Remember?
Okay, so do you want a twit longer version of myself, or can I just be like, y'all are kind of?
Do you remember or no?
Pervy. Yes,
I remember or no.
What do you want from me? You want me to
remember
spill
or
all
no?
the details,
Do you remember implying that we did gay stuff together? I'm trying to tell you that you lie for no reason, implying that we're gay and we did gay stuff, even though.
You want me to out you? Want me to pull you out of the closet? You want me to drag you kicking and screaming? I fucking will.
Wait, okay, so why do you think I'm gay? Because I don't want to fuck you?
No, because you were into fucking Salvo and you were staring at his dick the whole time during threesome.
Edwin and Salvo asked directly what the supposed new information was Babs gave out to Xylie in the private call. Babs would give a different answer of what she said on the Augie stream.
I never said that y'all assaulted me. I never said that it was sexual assault. Did you toe that line? Yeah.
Why did Xylie
and
change her
weird
story?
without breaking the law?
What did you tell
Jesus
Xylie that
Christ.
she changed her story?
Xylie said, I never said I called you guys rapists. Did you not play that clip?
Why did she feel so?
What did you tell Xylie to make her act like she had a smoking gun to paint us as sexual assaulters? I'm really interested. What did you tell her?
I told her everything that happened in the car.
No,
front to back,
directly.
how,
No,
started
no. Because you told other people what happened in the car. Xylie acted like she had new information, Babs, from you. What did you tell her?
I just started telling you. Do you want me to tell you, or am I talking too much?
You're definitely talking too much, but answer my question directly.
Can I? Because she said that I didn't say that I assaulted you guys. I told her just what I said on this stream. I just told it in a more cohesive way where I wasn't interrupted. You guys, the first hour of the car ride, anytime you guys asked me about the night before.
You think we talked to you for an hour about how was the threesome before? You think it was for an hour? What a weird thing to lie about, dude.
No,
it was not even longer than 2 minutes.
I can't. No. Hold on. I can't let that go because Xylie's stream was just 3 weeks ago. Babs went on 1 million live streams and told the car ride story. Now, Babs, I'm gonna ask you for a third time. What did you tell Xylie to make her say that she had new information? Because the car ride and the shirt and all that fucking bullshit fairy tale that you spewed was old. Xylie was claiming that she had new information from you, Babs. What was it?
I just told her the whole story cohesively, without being interrupted. Everyone says I'm so vague, but then they want me to go into detail about everything, but then they won't let me go into detail about anything because they say I'm lying. Yeah, because I can't prove it. I'm sorry, I didn't have record brain on. I didn't pull out my phone.
Okay, so I asked 3 times already, and you haven't given an answer. So I'm gonna chalk it up to you didn't tell her anything new.
I guess that's what convinced Xylie. That was what convinced Xylie, right?
You want me to go into detail about it again?
Jesus I asked you. No, I asked you specifically, Babs. Why did Xylie claim she had new info?
I don't know. First of all, I wasn't in that stream. I wasn't in that chat. I didn't know she was gonna do that. Like, I just told her the whole thing. I don't know. And I said that I wasn't assaulted. I don't know why I got like twisted that way again.
Okay, so you're admitting So you're admitting that Xylie went on her stream and lied about having new info.
It's not really new info. The only new info is what happened in the chat
so she
room.
lied.
That's
So she lied. Yes, so she's admitting that Xylie lied then.
Okay, true, Babs?
It's not a lie. She's just passionate about it because some people see things more seriously than other people. Like, I don't see it as assault.
But if she had no new info, like she said she did, then she did lie.
Other than the chat room, Edwin, like, that was the
Other
only
than the
thing.
what?
Other than what happened in the cat room in the kitchen.
What happened in the cat room?
What happened?
But what does that have to do with sexual abuse, though? Hold on, you're switching now. What does that have to do with sexual abuse?
I never
Did you get
said
sexually abused in the cat room?
like that's got nothing. Like I've
Exactly.
said,
So stick to the thing that Sal was asking you, please.
He asked me what the new information was.
And you haven't answered it. You haven't answered it, Babs.
I asked Edwin if he wanted to talk about it first.
No. Babs, let me ask you for the 4th time, and I'll talk really slow. Xylie went on her stream and called us terrible things, claiming that she had new information that would make us seem like an arsonist and a sexual assaulter. She claims that she talked to you and received new information. Now, are you denying that you gave Xylie new information?
The only new information, Salvo, I'll also talk slow, was what happened in the cat room.
But that doesn't correlate. The cat room shit was a miscommunication between you and Edwin. Xylie claimed no. Xylie claimed on her stream that you gave her new information to really solidify that Edwin and I sexually assaulted you, correct?
No, she actually said that I said you didn't sexually assault me.
I'm talking, Babs, listen.
I'm also trying to dig through this with you guys. The only new information
you're twisting
I gave
you're twisting and manipulating because you probably saw your dad do that to your mom your whole life. Babs, listen to me. Xylie claimed you gave her new information specifically about the sexual assault, not about the cat room. Why did she say that? Why did she say that?
Probably because I told her the whole story cohesively. Again, like Keem said, like the internet definition of things is different than like maybe like what I think of things as. Like if I think that I could have been a better woman and like said no more, like better or like more or whatever, then I'm not gonna say it was sexual assault because like I'm not gonna like say that y'all crossed that line, like that legal line.
Then why? Okay, fine, good.
Like, so,
then why is Xylie? Then why did Xylie go on stream, her ghetto ass, and claim that what she learned now, and she even called out Repzilla. She said, Repzilla, knowing what I know now, Repzilla. Okay, but she had a change of attitude, like you gave her a nuke. But now you're going back and you claim cat room, and then we push back on cat room, and then you go, well, I gave her the full cohesive story. You gave that story 8 times on everybody's fucking stream, Babs. We're not buying it. We're not buying it.
To be honest, I don't know why Babs contradicted herself here. If I had to be charitable, it's probably because she was stupid drunk based on this tweet. But regardless, I do believe the narrative of Babs' story is full of consistency is tarnished. To be honest, I don't know what testimony is worse, Babs telling Xylie new info and contradicting herself later on, or Xylie lying and saying she had more info about the car ride. If Babs' first testimony is correct, I still don't know why Xylie put out that info. Xylie says she's not one to report it to the police, but she's happy enough to rant and holler to hundreds of viewers to tell that she knows all. It should be noted that according to Edwin, she allegedly apologized to him about the stream privately, but she has not done that publicly. If Edwin is telling the truth, Xylie should face the music publicly if she feels like she did something wrong. I don't know what happened in the car ride, but the fact Babs, Edwin, and Salvo cannot agree on the details of what happened in the bedroom is strange. Nothing out of bounds happened in the bedroom, but all parties cannot agree on anything. Like I said in the beginning, I don't like any of the parties here. Xylie sucks, Salvo sucks, Edwin sucks, and Babs, at best, is really dumb. In conclusion, Edwin and Salvo don't need to be criminals to be made fun of or criticized. One last thing, Leah something is going around saying Xylie didn't get the new info from Babs, which... lol?
You have everything but the skin. of the story. The skin is the fine details. Babs told me everything. Everything.
Somebody's lying.